What is good, y'all? Welcome back to Chris and Ralph Productions. As always, I am Chris,
And Ralph,
and today, Ralph, we got our top 10.
most anticipated film of 2025.
Yes, sir. So it is November. Most of the time, people do these videos at the end of December or the beginning of January. But Ralph and I, we're just so excited for next year. We
Yep,
decided to do ours early this year.
yep,
So a couple of things. It is 10 through 1, 1 through 10, of course. Ralph has a few honorable mentions, which we'll knock out the way right now.
yeah,
But before we do that, I just want to say we will be doing our top 10 of this year of movies that we've seen. Spoiler alert. Yeah, there is no spoiler alert. I haven't made my list yet. Um, and I think 2025 is going to be a banger of a year. And let's go ahead and get into Ralph's honorable mentions.
okay,
We'll just get this real quick.
yeah.
Okay, so you want to go ahead and get these?
Okay, so number one is the live action Lilo and Stitch film.
Lilo and Stitch film. It
Yeah,
is the adaptation of the TV show,
and the 2002 film.
the movie, and
Yeah,
everything. And then next,
with curious of the other alien design.
oh, for Lilo and Stitch,
Yeah,
yeah, me too. I'm excited to see how
yeah.
those look.
Okay, Chuan and Eris, the Jared Leto one.
Jared Leto,
Yeah,
Damage, Joker, Jared Leto.
Mobius.
Next, we have.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
I enjoyed the first one. I
Yeah.
know Ralph is a bigger fan of FNAF.
Actually, I only saw the movie and some like gameplay videos, and that's it.
Okay, but you're excited for the second one.
Yep.
Okay, and then the next two.
It's the next SpongeBob movie that's going to theaters, and the people who did the early season is also involved with the fourth film.
You mentioned that, and I hope it doesn't leak online like a year before.
Yeah,
And last one,
I am Steve.
I got nothing to add to Minecraft. But we'll go ahead and get into our number 10s. I guess I'll go first and you go next.
Yeah,
Okay. Coming in at number 10 is Wake Up Dead Man, which is the sequel to Glass Onion, and it's the third of the trilogy for the Knives Out franchise. Of course, the Knives Out franchise was the first one was on
2019.
2019. Chris Evans, Ana de Armas,
Yeah,
but this cast I think is going to be so dope. Second one, I thought it wasn't as good as the first one, but with that being said, I'm looking forward to this third one. Kaylee Spaney, who just led Alien Romulus, Daniel Craig, of course, who is our main character from the franchise. Josh Brolin, Mila Kunis, Josh O'Connor, who's hot right now at Challengers, Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner, and then just list goes on and on. So this, I believe, is going to be in theaters. Ryan Johnson, director. So yeah, looking forward to Wake Up Dead Man. Okay,
okay.
Ralphie's. This is Ralphie's first number 10.
Okay, so number 10 is the new Predator film.
Okay.
And for me though, I do enjoy watching in the original film, and I did enjoy watching the 2022 film.
Yes, the
Yeah,
one that was on Hulu.
yeah,
Yeah, that one was really good.
yeah. But I kind of wait for this one,
Hmm.
and also I did see Alien Romulus, and after seeing the movie, I was like I'm begin looking forward to the next Predator film. Hopefully, if we ever get the next crossover.
Yes, and Alien Romulus, spoiler alert, it's going to
Yeah,
be in my top 10 this year. Let's go ahead and get into my number 9, and that is The Day the Earth Blew Up, which is a Looney Tunes animated theatrical movie. It has been made and ready to be shown for about a year or so, or maybe less than a year. But Warner Brothers, distributing, the whole Warner Brothers, David Zaslav cutting.
yeah,
But thank goodness this movie did not get cut. It was already released in Germany, right?
yeah,
Yeah, people in Germany already saw it, and this movie comes out like in February.
yeah,
In February, so love the Looney Tunes, and I'm excited to see another 2D animated movie in theaters. The last one we saw was Bob's Burgers.
yeah.
But yeah, that's The Day the Earth Blew Up. Okay, Ruffy, go ahead and get into your next one,
So number 9 is called the Wild Wood.
which is Leica.
Yeah, a new Leica stop motion film.
Okay.
So far though, we do got this teaser that was shown during Coraline re-release.
Yes, which we did see in theaters, the
Yep,
Coraline re-release, which was really fun. And you said Mahershala, right?
yeah,
Mahershala
and
Ali.
and also Charlie Day and the actor who plays Peter P. Parker in the Spider Verse film,
Really? Oh, what's his name?
Jake.
Jake.
I believe his name is Jake.
Jake something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that dude's name's escaping me. But it's a new Leica movie.
Yep.
We love Leica around here. Okay, next for me is The Bride. The Bride, it is a Christian Bale movie where he plays the monster. And the actress who plays the bride, let me see. This movie is going to be directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal. The bride is played by Jessie Buckley. Jessie Buckley, if you don't know who she is in the Wicked Letters. Was she in mid 90s? I don't think she was. But yes, there. I actually made a video about this movie a few months back. Christian Bell, Jesse Buckley, Peter Sarsgaard, and this is a 1935 period piece about the bride and the monster getting loose, and their love just sort of flourishes in Chicago. There's a detective story, and I think this movie is going to be pretty fun to watch in theaters. So that comes out September of next year. Okay, Rafi, for you,
Number 8, Avatar 3.
James Cameron, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do enjoy the first one a lot as a kid. And I did enjoy watching the second one. And I cannot wait to see the third one.
Yes, we saw the second one in IMAX,
Yep.
and then we rewatched the first one in the theater. I don't think we saw it in IMAX
Yeah,
in
we
theaters.
saw like standing.
Standard, but it
Yep.
looked beautiful in theaters as well.
And we just saw the 3D showing for that one.
We did. They did, and they showed a sneak peek for Way of the Water, right?
Yep.
They did. Yeah, I can't wait for Avatar 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, coming in next for me at number. Hold on, make sure I get this right. 10, 9, 8. Coming in at number 7 is going to be Michael, which is going to be the biopic movie for Michael Jackson. I grew up a big Michael Jackson fan, had a lot of his albums on CD. Jafar Jackson is going to be portraying Michael. He is his nephew, right? I
Yep.
think he's his nephew. And apparently, what studio is making this one? Let me see. I think it's Universal, if I'm not mistaken. Universal, I think it's Universal or Warner Brothers, one of the two. Basically, they're expecting this to be $1 billion film. From what they're saying, they have so much confidence in this movie. So I'm very much looking forward to it. So we'll see what comes of that. All right, next for you, Ralph.
So next one is Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal
Mortal Kombat.
Kombat.
Dun,
Dun, dun,
dun,
dun,
dun, dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun,
Oh,
dun.
we're not in sync. It's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2. I did enjoy watching the 2020 film, and I was hoping for there to be a sequel, and thankfully we are getting in the sequel.
Yeah. It was one of those day and day release movies, right?
Yeah,
It was in theaters and on Max at the same time.
yeah,
Yeah, that sucked. And I was expecting, the box office to affect the sequel, but they're doing it,
yeah.
and I can't wait for that.
And also one character to looking forward to see on screen is Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage being played by Butcher from The Boys. Can't wait for that. Yeah, anything else you want to add for Mortal Kombat?
And nope.
No. Mortal
Mortal Kombat.
Kombat.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
lost my
dun,
voice one time screaming that out loud. True
dun.
story. All right, coming in at number. I'm losing track, guys. I'm so sorry. 10, 9, 8, 7. Did I do 7 or 8, Ralph?
I believe you did Evan already.
I did 7, right?
So right now you're on 6.
6. Okay. Coming in at number 6, that is going to be Sinners. Sinners is a Michael B. Jordan led, directed by um, Ryan Coogler, who did the Black Panthers. And Haley Steinfeld is also going to be in this movie, the Black Panther movies. This is a 1920s vampires movie, and they made it before Blade, and Blade has been in production since 2004. No, since 1974.
Yeah.
That's how long Blade has been in production. It's been 50 years since they announced Mahershala Ali as Blade at Comic Con 1974. That's how long ago they announced. If Google it, that's how long it's been since they announced Mahershala. Um,
I was there day one when they announced it, and at 55 years, nothing.
Whenever they announced it, my TV was in black and white. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
But Sinners, I'm very much looking forward to it. That trailer looks amazing. And yeah, Ryan Coogler, he can do no wrong. He's such a great director. Okay, all right, roughly for you.
So number six is How to Train Dragon live action film.
Yes.
So I did enjoy watching in the original animated film, and when I first heard about the live action and someone, I was like, wait, what? Because
Yeah.
because this gotta be the first like 3D animated film getting a live action treatment. Because usually it's always been like 2D animated, like Disney film getting in the live action treatment.
Yeah. Usually.
Yeah,
And you said it's the first C like 3D animated movie to get live action.
yeah,
That's amazing. That's
y-
history right there.
yep,
Yeah.
yeah. Also one good thing like in where is in good hands. So is the director who did the previous in the animated film is also involved to directed the live action one.
Which I love that they're doing that
Yeah,
because they can easily go for like a trendy director who doesn't really care about the source material, but he's there to collect a check.
yeah,
But they went with the actual guy who did the movies,
yeah.
so I love that.
And also I have seen the photo though, and the toothless design looks really good.
Toothless looks like they just pulled him out for the movie and then they made him look real, and it looks really good.
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad they did this instead like making like realistic, unrecognizable.
The Mufasa Lion King movies. I don't know, Disney. I mean, y'all
Yeah,
gonna make y'all's money because it's a Lion King property, but like, add some emotion to these characters,
yeah.
man. Like, add some cartoonish. Like, yeah. Anything else you want to add?
So yeah, I'm definitely for sure gonna be the day one for this one.
Yeah, definitely. Me too. I can't wait for that one. All right, coming in at number five for me is Brave New World, coming in at number five. Brave New World, it is the fourth Captain America film, and it's the first one led by the great Anthony Mackie. Ralph and I did our trailer reaction to that film. What was it, a couple of days ago?
Yeah,
And I think what they're going for is a Winter Soldier 1970s political thriller espionage vibe. And I think they definitely captured that. But the difference between the 1970s movies is that those movies didn't have a Red Hulk. So Harrison Ford, of course, Indiana Jones, Han Solo, the legend, he's going to be portraying Red Hulk in this. And I hope it's really good. My only concern is that they've had to do a lot of reshoots. And as we speak, they're actually doing more reshoots. So I'm curious to see what changes they're going to be doing for this movie. And it's not going to matter because we're never going to see the oldest version of this movie. So, but Brave New World comes out in February, which is just December, 3 months.
yep. 3 months
Three
ahead.
months until we get this movie, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
Okay, that was number five for me.
and number five is also Captain America:
Yes,
Brave New
sir.
World.
Yeah,
So again, like I'm really looking forward for this Captain America film,
yeah.
and also we finally getting like a Sam Wilson solo film.
Yes.
Yeah,
It-
a lead character.
Dude, yeah. If you know anything, I
Yeah,
love Sam Wilson since his introduction to Winter Soldier. He's legit been one of my favorite characters in the MCU
yeah.
franchise.
I say like of course we finally gonna get the Red Hulk
Yeah,
on screen. Well, I've been waiting for like years when I saw the 2008 film.
he looks so good.
Yeah,
Looks really good. It looks like they got Harrison Ford's face
yeah,
and they put it on the Red Hulk. You know why it looks like that? Because that's literally what they did.
yeah. So anyway though, I'm definitely for sure. And even though I do have a big concern like after like reshoots that they did,
Yeah, yeah.
but let's just really see when it gets released.
Definitely. Right there with you, Ruffy.
Yeah,
Right there with you. All right, coming in at number four is going to be another Frankenstein movie, but is being brought to you by director Guillermo del Toro. The GDT is one of my top. He's top three all time for me. And in terms of creativity, he's number one because he and this movie I think is going to be Netflix. I don't even think this is getting a theatrical release. He may push for it, but he's done so many projects for streaming
yeah,
because he's under contract with them, and I think he enjoys what he's doing over there because they pretty much just give him free reign. They just say, "Here's your check, Guillermo," and he's like, "Gracias," and then he just leaves and does his movies, and I don't think he gets bothered. So that's a plus for me if I can watch this at home. Just put the AC on blast. Long story short, this movie looks absolutely amazing because I think Guillermo del Toro a he has a vision in mind and he's gonna aim for it. This movie is not based off of the Universal Monsters monster Frankenstein. It's going to be based off of the books. And if you've ever read the books, and you've ever read those details about how he actually looks, he is 10 times scarier in the books than what he is in Universal Monsters. And I love Universal Monsters, but he's more grotesque. And I think they're going to do really well with that. So
Yeah.
that is Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Okay. That was number,
Number
yeah, yeah. My next
yeah.
one. All right. Next for you.
Number four is Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
So for me though, I am very looking forward for the Thunderbolts film,
Yes, me too.
and also all the characters I'm really looking forward to, like Yelena, a Red Guardian, and Ghost, Winter Soldier, John Walker, a Taskmaster, and Sentry.
Yes. This actually is going to be so cool.
Yeah, and I can't wait to pick up those Marvel Legend figures.
Oh my gosh. When those Marvel Legend figures release, Ralph, we're going to buy them.
Yep,
But Thunderbolts, you're going to hear about it in a little bit as well. Anything else you want to add?
and nope.
Nope. We'll add more in a bit. But before we get to Thunderbolts, we're going to go ahead and get into my number three, and that is going to be Avatar 3, which Ralphie touched on earlier. It is the third installment in the James Cameron franchise for Avatar. Avatar Way of the Water was 2022, right?
Yep,
Yeah. Avatar 3 was actually supposed to release
this year.
next month,
Yeah, next month.
but they delayed it a year.
Yeah, because of the Hollywood strike that happened.
The strike,
Yeah,
just there's reasons on why it got delayed a year, but good for them, so they can keep working on it. What's the actual title? Like legit, let me
yeah.
see.
Oh yeah. Also though, if Avatar 3 was released in 2024 as originally scheduling, it would have been released during the same week of Sonic Movie 3.
That's a double blue header. Double blue header.
Yeah, a third film installment and with the blue.
Meow. Sonic, which we're gonna see next month.
Yep.
I'm excited for that. Fire and Ash. That's the third movie. I should have wrote that down, but I just wrote Avatar 3. But I love Pandora. Whenever we watched Way of the Water, I cried because I love that world and it looks beautiful.
Yep.
So to see the story be continued with them, I can't wait. And James Cameron, he said that we are going to get the most gruesome and most brutal Navi in this movie. And if that's the case, I can't wait to see that
Yep. In 3D.
in 3D. You're gonna throw the spear at me. Okay. All right. Next for you, Ralphie.
Yeah. Number three is The Day the Earth Blew Up.
Yeah, get into this one. I know this is. Oh, I know you love this one.
So this film almost got canceled, but thankfully it got picked up.
Yeah.
And I'm very glad this is gonna get a theatrical release then, like direct to streaming as originally planned.
Thank you, Zaslav.
And also, this must be the only Looney Tunes film that we set to get release Coyote vs. Acme.
Release Coyote versus Acme, guys, please.
Yeah. So set to release in February, and so yeah, like I'm really looking forward for this one.
Yeah, me too.
And I guessing that's about it. Say, oh yeah, also this is like the first 2D animated film, Looney Tunes film. Because usually though, it's always been like live action hybrid
Yeah, like Back in Action, Space Jam, stuff like that.
and Coyote vs. Acme.
Coyote versus Acme, which we're not gonna get. It's okay, Ralph. It'll be
We
fine.
tried.
We tried. We did our due diligence. We tweeted it out. We
Yeah.
screamed to the heavens. Release Coyote versus Acme. And they didn't answer.
Yeah.
So, number two for me is Thunderbolts, which Ralph talked about right now. Thunderbolts, it is a tag team, or not a tag team, a team of degenerates who do not fit together, but Bucky Barnes and Yelena Belova are going to lead these assholes because I love them. Yelena, I've been so outspoken. She is my favorite character post Endgame. I think she's a great, to basically carry the mantle from Scarlett Johansson to Florence Pugh. I think she's doing a wonderful job. And of course, Bucky Barnes, Sebastian Stan, that's the goat right there. I'm trying to fix the lighting. Um, and like Rafi named him, Ghost,
Yeah.
Red Guardian, John Walker,
Taskmaster,
Taskmaster,
Bucky Barnes,
Bucky Barnes, Yelena,
and
Valentina,
and
and
Century.
Sentry. And it's pretty obvious in the trailers that they're gonna fight Sentry, and good luck because Sentry is
Like powerful.
he's powerful. He's in some iterations more powerful than Superman.
Yeah.
We're getting a live action Justice League, Suicide Squad kills the Justice League.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but except no like paying like anything to play the game.
Yeah, no. All right, let's do number one together.
Yeah,
Number one.
it's tough to choose.
So I'm going to put this down because we don't need to list anymore.
Yeah,
I'll say the first one and you say the second one. Number one for Ralph, or for Ralph, Chris and Ralph,
yeah.
is Superman and
Fantastic Four.
First Steps. So you waited all this time to hear our number one, and we just chose two movies.
Yeah,
Come on, guys, pick one. Come on. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
which way?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Which way? But it's tough.
We tried. We tried. I can't pick one between the two. I just can't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't.
Yeah,
Because these two movies, I've been back and forth about which one am I most excited for, and my answer is always both.
yeah,
Be honest with you.
yeah, and plus, there's both of them are set to release in July.
July 11th and July 25th. July 11th. Let's start off with July 11th, which is gonna be Superman.
Yeah,
Let's start off with that one. Of course, James Gunn, Papa Gunn, is going to be leading the DCU, which starts officially next month. Creature Commandos. Watch out for those videos.
yeah,
But David Cornsweet is going to be our Superman. We're going to have Guy Gardner. We're going to have Hot Girl. We're going to have Mr. Terrific. We're going to have Metamorpho. We're going to have Lex Luthor. We're going to have Jimmy Olsen. We're going to have Lois Lane. We're going to have everybody in the Superman universe or
yeah.
Superman world. And it's just going to build upon the DCU. Um, that's what I got to say for that. You, Rafi, what do you want to say about Superman?
For me though, like I'm very looking forward for this new take on Superman.
Yeah, me too.
And also, I saw the suit leaks, and they look really good.
They look amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm really hoping someone in the third act we get to see Lex Luthor in his green armor.
I don't know if Lex Luthor is the main villain. I would hope he is because I think that'd be a good iteration.
Yeah,
Really great iteration with Nicholas Holt, but we shall see.
yeah,
Yeah,
kind of hoping he got the green armor.
I hope so. Maybe they fight.
Yeah,
We saw, like I mentioned, James Gunn was very open about how they filmed spoiler scenes inside. That they weren't going to film spoiler scenes outside. Which is good because people leaked so many images online, and I made videos about them, so I'm guilty as well. So I'm not saying I'm better than those
yeah.
people because I'm clearly not at all. But Superman. But enough of Superman. Let's go ahead and get into July 25th, which is
Fantastic Four first steps.
yes, sir, Fantastic Four.
Four.
Dude, Michael Giacchino, that score
Yeah,
can be so good. I'm gonna have that stuff on repeat. But Fantastic Four, you want to start off with that one?
yeah. Fantastic Four first step though. Like this is we are finally beginning them in the MCU.
Yeah,
Yeah, and also I really like this idea that for them to be like take place in a whole different in timeline in the 60s.
in the 60s, which I
Yep,
love. Yeah.
yep, and I kind of wait to see like the other suits. Like, well, yes, we do got like suits in the 2D promo, but like physical.
Yeah, and the suits in the 2D promo,
Yeah,
it's different than the suit that we got for Johnny Storm.
yep,
It's a little different. I'm not saying it's a completely different suit, but maybe that's just how his suit looks. And maybe Sue Storm and Reed Richards have different looking suits, and the thing is just wearing pants. Who knows?
yeah. Let's wait and see for them to drop the trailer. Most likely Super Bowl. Oh,
Yeah, definitely. They're gonna
yeah,
drop something hopefully sooner than later. But Fantastic Four, it's funny. Every 10 years we get a reboot for Fantastic
yep.
Four. So 2005,
Fantastic Four,
2015,
Fantastic Four,
2025.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah. So every 10 years we're getting a new Fantastic Four. So 2035 we're gonna get Fantastic Four. I assume
and also 2845, another Fantastic Four reboot.
they're just gonna keep going.
Yep.
Yeah. But I am most looking forward to seeing of course, our first family, to see Reed, Sue, Johnny, and Ben, and just to see how they just carry themselves. Actually, you know what? I just reminded myself while we're on the topic, the synopsis was released last night, Ralph. The official synopsis for the movie, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a quick read. Reed Richards.
The smartest man alive, Reed Richards, member of the Fantastic Four.
Wanda, Black Bolt could show you with one whisper from his mouth.
What mouth?
Okay. All right. This is Fantastic Four First Steps. This is official from the Marvel site. Set against the vibrant backdrop of a 1960s inspired retro futuristic world, Fantastic Four First Steps introduces Marvel's first family: Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, Sue Storm, Invisible Woman, Johnny Storm, Human Torch, and Ben Grimm, The Thing, as they face their most daunting challenge yet, forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond. They must defend Earth from a ravenous space god called Galactus, played by Ralph Eason, and his enigmatic Harold Silver Surfer, played by Julia Gardner. And if Galactus' plans to devour the entire planet and everyone on it weren't bad enough, it suddenly gets very personal. Fantastic Four!
Four.
As you see, guys, we're excited for Fantastic Four,
Yeah,
Superman, and for every single movie on our list, and especially for I Am Steve. Just kidding. I'm not going to watch the movie.
I'm
You're going to have to
probably
go by yourself, bro.
I'm probably gonna wait till Max.
Probably, yeah. But guys, which movies are you most excited for? We would love to read y'all's comments down below. And what are movies that we didn't even list are you most excited for? I know Jurassic World comes out next year. It's not in my top 10, but I'm definitely gonna go watch it
Yeah,
because that cast looks good.
yeah,
Um, some of the other movies that you mentioned, How to Train Your Dragon, I'm excited for, and everything else.
yeah.
So, guys, like I mentioned, comment down below what movies are you most looking forward to. But as always, please like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe
I'm Chris.
and wow.
Catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.